Samsung has been stepping up its game in the smartphone market, and the Galaxy A16 is turning heads for a very good reason. This budget-friendly device has become a standout in Samsung's lineup, not just for its affordability, but also for its unprecedented software support. With a promise of 6 major OS upgrades, the Galaxy A16 surpasses even what iPhones and other Android brands offer in the budget segment. Let's dive deeper into why this device is so special and how it's already ahead of the curve with Android 15. The Galaxy A16 made its debut in October this year, running Android 14 with Samsung's One UI 6.1 straight out of the box. It's a solid starting point for a budget phone, offering the latest software features and optimizations right from the launch. But what makes it even more exciting is Samsung's commitment to keeping this device updated for years to come. Now Samsung seems to be wasting no time in taking the Galaxy A16 to the next level. Recent reports have revealed that multiple units of the Galaxy A16 5G running Android 15 have appeared on the Geekbench benchmark website. This was spotted by Taurun Vats, and it shows that Samsung is already working on its first major OS upgrade for this phone. This level of proactiveness is not entirely unexpected, especially for Samsung. At this time of year, the development of Android 15 and One UI 7.0 is in full swing across many Galaxy devices. Samsung has consistently been one of the most reliable brands when it comes to pushing out timely updates, and they seem to be continuing that trend with Android 15. However, while the Galaxy S16 is already being tested with Android 15, it's important to manage expectations. The rollout of Android 15 and One UI 7.0 across Samsung's lineup won't officially begin until 2025. Typically, Samsung starts by updating its flagship devices, and this time will be no different. The Galaxy S24 series, for example, is likely to be one of the first to receive the One UI 7.0 update, possibly as early as February 2025. These flagship phones often take priority because they showcase the best of what Samsung has to offer, including the latest software features. Meanwhile, the Galaxy A16 and other budget models will have to wait their turn. That doesn't mean the Galaxy A16 is being sidelined. Far from it. Samsung's decision to test Android 15 on this device so early indicates their seriousness about delivering long-term support, even for budget smartphones. It also gives us a glimpse of how Samsung is planning to maintain its leadership in the Android ecosystem by setting a new standard for updates. Looking ahead, the Galaxy S16 has a bright future. With 6 major OS upgrades promised, users can expect not just Android 15, but several more updates in the coming years. This makes the Galaxy A16 an excellent choice for anyone looking for a smartphone that's affordable yet future-proof. In conclusion, the Galaxy A16 proves that Samsung is committed to providing high-quality software experiences even for its most affordable devices. With Android 15 already in testing and 6 OS upgrades guaranteed, this budget phone sets a benchmark that few can match. If you're as excited about the future of budget smartphones as we are, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tech insights. See you in the next one. The biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm at 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.